Hey everyone, it's Brooke with the Sensory Emporium. I wanted to do a quick tracing video today. I've already got my images. I went to Google and searched for construction trucks vector and saved them in a folder called craft stuff, and that's pretty easy to do. So we're going to get those opened up right now. I got two of them for you. The reason I'm doing construction trucks is my little brother is having a birthday party in a couple weeks, and I'm making a card. So I'm in my folder craft stuff. But when you come into a folder, it's just going to bring up your studio files. So if you click on this down here and go to all files, all your JPEGs, GIFs, PNGs, and whatever are going to show up. So we're going to start with one that's really easy to do. They're just black silhouette images, which is what I use most often if possible. And you're going to go up to this toolbar here, and right here, fifth from the right, is this blue blob thing. It's actually a butterfly I figured out. So click on that. It's going to bring up your trace menu. Select trace area, and you're going to highlight what you want selected. Now, if you need a bigger space, you can click on these arrows and drag it to wherever you need to drag it. Now, if you just clicked trace right now, you're going to get some really ugly double lines that aren't going to cut out very well for you. So you're going to unselect high pass filter, and it'll fill it all in yellow. So now when you select trace, it's going to trace just single lines for you. And then assuming you don't want to cut this all in black, you click on it and right click and release compound path. Now all of your pieces are going to be nice and separated for you, and you can cut them in whatever colors you want. Now these, something like this truck, see when I release the compound path, it's separated from its window. Let me move that back real quick. So if you select and hold down shift and select the window and right click and make it a compound path, now you've reconnected these pieces. So that was really quick and easy on the black ones. I want to show you that you can do colored images as well, and it's basically the same. Now I am not a pro tracer, so to do something that's really intricate and separate the colors, I'm not super great at that, but I can do these ones. So we're going to go to File and Open again. Go and select all files, and go find my colored construction trucks. Now this is a really small file, so you're going to click on it and drag the corners. Now if you drag either of these, it's going to stretch your image and it's not going to look good. So make it bigger. Not all files will do this. Some of them, when you make them bigger, are going to get really fuzzy, blurry lines, and your cut lines won't be clear. So again, go to the butterfly trace menu, select trace area, and I'm going to do this dump truck because I wanted to show you something else too. Highlight them all and unselect high pass filter. Now you can see that it just picked up the truck and the wheels because they're the darkest. So we're going to up the threshold until it fills in that bucket. And there, it filled it in. And then go ahead and select trace again. Now assuming that you're not going for the split look because of the watermark. Now I'm only using this for personal use. If I was actually going to make something to sell with this, then I would see about purchasing the vector without the watermark on it. But for this is just personal use, and I feel like that's okay. So I don't want that line in there. So for this one, it works really easy. Not all of them are going to work this easy. But release the compound path again, so you get different layer, everything's a different selection. And then I drag this over and overlap it as best as I can. A little bit. Oops. Let me zoom into it so you can see the overlap. So I'm just overlapping it just a little bit. Ooh. Well, it's not behaving the way I want it to. I must have resized it. Okay, now hold down Shift and select the bigger part as well. Right click and weld, and now your bucket is all one. Now, if you're into editing points, you can get rid of these little flaws here. If you double click and then delete the points, if you zoom into it, you can see it a little bit better. See now that that little bump is smooth. So that is basically it for this tutorial. Tracing is pretty easy. I eventually would like to learn how to trace more complex, and once I do learn that, I will come back and share with you. So, but that's basically it for tracing. I hope I helped somebody out today. I hope you all have a great day. Thanks.